Welcome to the RadioU podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, why would someone hang up on the Pope?
Also, should we be worried about Jeremiah Smith?
All that and more on the way next. A Japanese store may have finally found the solution to Pokemon scalpers. 877-2-RADIO-U. Talkback button in the RadioU app. This has been a big issue for a long time if you're a Pokemon fan. Mm-hmm. And it's something that's come up here a lot recently. Literally, like almost less than a week ago, was Pokemon Day at Target.
Yeah.
Where they like rolled out all their Pokemon collabs and whatever, and people are they're reselling Pop-Tarts.
Yep.
I think what's crazy is that people will rebuy the Pop-Tarts from resellers.
That's the thing it's like there's an actual demand for this stuff, which is why people are, buying them up and selling them on eBay.
Yeah, but one Japanese store seems to have what could be a solution. See what you think of this. When they get a new drop of cards, and they just had one, they will snip the corner of the card packet with scissors.
Ooh.
Not opening it up, but defacing it basically, because obviously if you're a reseller, if you're a scalper, if you're just going to buy, stand in line, buy all the cards so none of the kids can have them, and then resell them online for 10x, you can't resell them for 10x if they've already been messed with.
Right.
But if you're a kid or somebody who's just actually a Pokemon fan that just actually wants to use these cards to play or to have as your own collection, you don't really care if the corner of the package is snipped. You don't care about the package.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So could this be the solution?
It could be, although I don't really like the idea of I go and buy something, pay the price for it, and then you cut it? I don't know if I like that, because what if you are somebody that wants to keep the packaging? Mm-hmm. What if you are a collector that likes to have everything pristine and in mint condition? This kind of ruins that for you. So I don't know if this is, it's definitely a problem with the scalpers and stuff, so I understand they want to try and find a solution, but it almost seems like it's hurting the person that's buying it just normally, not for scalping reasons.
Well, I think they're trying to find a way to where this would, if you're just an actual collector, that this really shouldn't make a difference to you. But if you're somebody who's not even going to open these before you sell them again, then that is, then this would be a problem for you. But I also, call me crazy, but why is it the card shop's business what I do with the cards once I buy them? If I'm there and I want them, who cares if I want to resell them or if I'm a child that wants to play Pokemon with my friends?
Right.
I don't
You just made a sale.
I've got the money.
Right.
And if you're not reselling them for 10x online, that's a you problem, isn't it?
Yeah. I 100% agree. It's not like I want the scalping to happen. Mm-hmm. It's not like
I'm not supporting the scalpers.
Right. I don't definitely support that they're making loads and loads of money on the same cards that kids could buy somewhere else, but they buy them all up, and so now they're not available for those kids other than at those prices.
Yeah.
That's not cool, but I don't think a company should stop you from buying something. It's a sale to them, so they should just take it.
I guess at the end of the day, the argument could be, well, Pokemon and these, the stores that are actually trying to sell to kids are keeping the prices low enough where the kids can still access this stuff and have it as a hobby and have fun with it. But by keeping it that low, it also makes these crazy these resellers and collectors that are kind of working in tandem, they don't have a plan. It's just they both get something out of it.
Right. It's the supply demand.
Yeah. So, I guess that's the reason that because I guess at the end of the day the answer would just be raise the prices until it's not lucrative to resell them.
Right.
But then you also don't have kids then nobody would want to buy them, I guess. So I feel like this isn't the worst idea. I feel like I wouldn't want every Pokemon card shop to do it.
Yeah.
Because then if you really did want to just save the packaging for some reason, you couldn't. But I don't think many people are actually doing that. So, Clavicular's Florida crash out is Finally catching up to him, 8772 Radio U, or use the talkback button in the Radio U app. One of the highest profile streamers, a looks maxer, clavicular. He might be getting frame-mogged by the Florida judiciary right now.
Oh, no.
I don't know, the Florida justice system. Because I don't think we talked about it on the show, but it was very big news a couple weeks ago. He, on a live stream, shot at an alligator.
What?
In Florida.
I did not know about that. I don't follow anything that this kid does. I got to be honest. So I had no idea this happened.
He shot an alligator on a live stream, which is obviously an insane thing to do.
Yeah. What the heck were you thinking?
Yeah. And of course in Florida, like alligators are protected. You're like, he was in the Everglades. Like that's a national park, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
I don't think you're allowed to have guns there.
Who told him to do this?
Nobody told him to do this.
He just did it on his own?
Maybe.
Did he have his own gun?
I don't know if it was his own. I mean, that would probably add a list of charges, right? If he was shooting somebody else's gun that he didn't have registered to him.
Well, it does say that it was him and two other influencers shooting more than 24 rounds from an airport into a protected swamp area. You idiots.
Yeah.
What the heck were you thinking?
And all on live stream. Maybe you could have gotten away with it if you didn't do it on a live stream.
Oh, my gosh.
So he did wind up shooting an alligator. The alligator was already dead. So that's fortunate.
Okay.
Fortunate that he didn't kill an alligator.
They were able to find out the cause of death for the alligator. They were like, nope, not bullet hole.
It wasn't it was already dead.
Okay.
So maybe that's why he decided that it was okay to shoot it, because it's like, what's the big deal? It's already dead. But nevertheless, you can't do that. And so now he is faced with charges, including unlawfully discharging a firearm in a public place. That is a misdemeanor. Fortunately for him, it's only a misdemeanor, but it could carry up to a year in jail plus fines if convicted. And he live streamed it, so I don't know why he wouldn't get convicted.
Right. That doesn't seem like there's a way out of it unless he's able to get a good lawyer and like get a lenient sentence somehow.
Yeah, he may not actually go to jail for a year, but I'm sure he's going to have to pay some fines.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't seem like, particularly you do stuff in Florida, it doesn't seem to slow down your streaming career.
No.
I feel like he's still going to be going strong with that.
Right.
And this is, for whatever reason, people want to watch this stuff.
It's crazy.
Or at least they don't instantly tune out when you shoot a dead alligator. Papa John's is about to do something they have never done. 8772 Radio U, or use the talkback button in the Radio U app. Papa John's is having their first ever brand collaboration. They've never done this before, Allie.
They've never done it.
They've never done it.
Interesting.
In the history of Papa John's.
I didn't know that.
Which goes back, I don't know how many years. Papa John's is collaborating with Disney and Pixar for a global collaboration to promote Toy Story 5.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, this Toy Story 5, this had better be good considering all of the promotion we're getting for it.
I have a feeling it's not going to be very good.
I think you get, sometimes a movie's going to hit because they just promote the heck out of it, where they know that that people are going to like it.
Okay.
And so they're just like, let's make sure everybody knows, because if they just go see it, they're going to love it. And I think that's what we're getting here.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. They didn't promote K-pop Demon Hunters because they didn't know it was going to be a big deal.
You don't always know, but I feel like they're not usually wrong.
You think so?
I don't. If they're, because they don't want to waste money.
Okay.
So if once the final cut of Toy Story 5 was done, if the people in charge of marketing are like, yeah, this is okay, they wouldn't want to waste a bunch of money promoting it.
Think of all the money and the marketing collabs they did for the Super Mario movie.
I know, and it's made $1 bajillion.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it was good. You hated it.
That's not the same.
Well, I thought you were trying to make it seem as if this movie's going to be good, rivaling the first three.
I do think it will be good because they know nobody liked Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
And so if this was going to be worse or similar to Toy Story 4, then they would know that the word of mouth would be bad after people see it once and nobody would go see it. But everybody needs to know we're saving Toy Story.
Okay.
I
you don't
believe
need to save
this.
Toy Story. You just need to end it. You need to end it.
But how can they make money if they end it?
You come up with new ideas.
I'm telling you that this Toy Story, it's not going to be bad because they're collaborating with too many things.
Well, I'm not planning,
including Papa John's.
I'm not planning to go see it, so.
Well, it's not working on you.
No.
But I think I do
think this collab is cool though.
Yeah, it doesn't take much also to get people to go see a Pixar movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Especially when it's Toy Story 4.
Well, and the same thing with Super Mario, like what we talked about. The expectations weren't exactly high for a great movie, but still it made so much money.
So what they are doing is starting on June 1st at Papa John's, you'll be able to get Toy Story 5 personal pizzas.
Okay.
They're like Pizza Planet branded.
Oh.
It looks like they come in a Pizza Planet box.
I love that.
So I guess this is the closest thing we'll ever get to Pizza Planet, unfortunately. They have the Space Ranger Roni, which is pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, and double pepperoni.
Ooh.
The Sheriff's Roundup, which is barbecue sauce, mozzarella cheese, grilled chicken, and onions. Just what a kid wants, onions. And Reach for the Pie, which is pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, Italian sausage, and banana peppers.
The Space Ranger Roni and the Reach for the Pie sound really good to me.
Yeah.
Don't know if I want the Sheriff's Roundup.
I would do the Sheriff's Roundup, but I don't like the onions. I really do like barbecue chicken pizza, but they always want to put the red onions on it, and I don't know why we need to do that. And I'm fine with onions in many facets, just not that one. They also are going to have a special Rootin' Tootin' Ranch dip. As well.
That's great.
Which is a ranch sauce infused with pepperoni flavor. Pepperoni ranch.
Whoa.
Tomatoes, herbs, and spices.
Okay.
And this is coming to Papa John's starting June 1st, starting at $6.99.
Whoa.
Yeah, not bad for a personal pizza.
Not terrible.
Although you can get like a medium pizza at Domino's for $6.99.
For $6.99, yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's cool. I just really do think like they're putting the toys and the cereal and stuff for Toy Story 5.
Yeah, that's right.
They are going all out because they want everybody to know that this is happening because they know you'll like it when you go see it.
They believe in it that much.
Exactly. That's the right word to use. They believe in it. Okay. And I think there's other movies that come out they don't believe in.
Do you think this is going to make you go see it?
I don't know if this is going to make me, but I might go see it.
Okay. The James Webb Telescope is at it again, discovering new things.
Okay.
New horizons.
Is this going to change the way we think about the universe?
Maybe. You tell me. So, scientists using the James Webb Space Telescope discovered that a certain exoplanet, which exoplanet just means a planet outside of our solar system, named Epsilon Indi Ab, great name, has an atmosphere.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah. This planet, exoplanet, has an atmosphere rich in ammonia, which would likely make the planet smell strongly of urine.
Oh.
And
wow, that's wonderful.
This detail is crazy, Hudson. So the researchers were kind of trying to understand more about like what the atmosphere of this planet looked like and was made up of. And they found...
They were doing their research in the bathroom.
Yeah, they found that the planet contains cirrus-like clouds made with ammonia. So like our clouds here, water vapor is what they're made of. So when it rains water.
Oh, no.
What do you think it rains?
No, I don't want
with the ammonia clouds. Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. People are comparing this planet to Jupiter. They're calling it Super Jupiter. Because Jupiter also has a ammonia-rich atmosphere.
Okay.
But this one is several times more massive in size compared to Jupiter.
Wow.
So even more ammonia.
It's an even bigger ball of urine.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one good thing about this all is that this planet is 12 light years away from us, which is about 70 trillion miles. So I don't think there's any risk of us having to be near the
Sometimes I feel
planet.
like I can smell it from here, though. Sometimes.
That might just be Jupiter.
Yeah, maybe it is. I think they should rename it. Obviously, they need to rename it.
The Epsilon Indi Ab, you don't like?
No, it should, they should call it?
What?
Urethra. I think that would be pretty good.
No. Oh,
it's just an idea.
Yeah, I don't know where these names come from because some of these exoplanets, they're named like just numbers and letters, random stuff. But Epsilon, Indi, Ab, like Epsilon is a Greek letter, I believe.
Right.
But the Indi, not sure what that's supposed to be, and then Ab. Like literally those are like 3 words.
Yeah.
All separated.
Maybe that means pee in another language.
No idea. No idea.
I'm glad that the scientists have been solving some mystery.
Work.
Yeah, very important work. Well, I don't know. This is just something to think about next time you go to the bathroom, I guess.
Yeah, just think of Epsilon, Indi, Ab.
Yeah, it's
just be grateful the next time it rains, we don't have, ammonia clouds.
Yes. But it happened again, and I can't believe it happened again so soon. But my car is useless right now.
No.
It's useless to me. I just got the throttle body replaced. It took like $1,000 almost to get it replaced.
Oh, terrible.
I was thinking afterwards, it was like I should have just done it myself because it would have saved me a lot of money, but I was worried I would mess something up. But,
sure.
I guess it didn't really matter, did it? Now, what is happening with my car, I think it's just the battery is dead.
Okay.
I'm crossing my fingers that it is just the battery dead because the battery's under warranty. But because it's under warranty, that's what also makes me nervous that it's not just the battery, that something else is going wrong.
Oh.
But that's what I'll be dealing with after the show today.
Okay.
But I was thinking, I was literally thinking this after my last car repair, is that cars are one of the still few things in life that I feel like that we actually like try to repair.
Yeah.
You know, like you
not just throw it away.
Yeah. I feel like if you watch old movies and stuff, like they have repair shops for like, if your radio broke, you would take it to the radio repair shop and there'd be a guy whose whole job was radio
radios.
repairs. And now I don't really think, I mean, it's not like those don't exist at all, but it's not very common because you're more likely to just throw it out and buy a new one.
It's the same thing with clothing. Like think of all like the patches that we used to put on clothes, and we used to sew up old socks that had like holes in them or shirts, whatever. We used to fix things and use it until we couldn't.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now it's mostly cars and like maybe a few other things, but I don't know why this sticks in my head like a vacuum repairman.
Yeah.
Like every town would have like a vacuum repairman.
The town I went to college in had a vacuum repair shop. That place I'm pretty sure is out of business now.
Yeah. But because now we're just so used to, this one thing broke. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I feel like I can get a new vacuum for the same price as just going to get it repaired, even if I could do that.
Yeah.
So I'll just get a new vacuum. Cars are the one thing where it's like you still probably are better off getting it fixed.
Right.
Because one thing broke.
Right.
That is actually a better analogy for life in regards to in your life. If you got one thing broken in your life, it doesn't mean you get thrown away.
Yeah. Throw it all out.
You're still valuable. It may mean that area of your life needs to be fixed. It might cost a lot of money or, it just some cost is going to be involved to get it fixed, for things to be safe, for it to run right, for it to be, getting full use out of it. But that doesn't mean that it's completely a waste just because one thing has gone wrong. That's your life. Your life is not a waste because one thing has gone wrong or because a couple things have gone wrong. It can still be fixed. God is the repairman. God is going to help you fix those things. He's not going to throw you away. He's like, whoa, hold on. Bring it to me. Let's do something about it.
Yeah, he's the ultimate repair guy. He's done the work, and he knows exactly what needs to be done to fix whatever mess you feel like you're in currently, whatever thing you feel like, oh, man, I can't get out of this. Might as well just throw away my life. He's like, no, I got you.
Unlike cars, life you only get one.
Yeah.
So make the most out of it, but work on fixing it while you still have the chance. Jesus is there to do that with you, to repair the things that are broken so you can get the most out of life. If you want to experience that, say, hey, Jesus, I'm ready for that. I need some repairs. Help me out. If you want to know more, go to radiou.com/free gift. I'm worried.
Worried about?
I'm worried about Jeremiah Smith.
Oh.
Wide receiver for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah?
And you're like, why, Hudson, you don't even like the Buckeyes. Why are you worried about him?
Yeah, why are you worried about him? I mean, you could be worried about him being so good that he's going to win the Heisman.
But it's actually the opposite.
Okay.
I'm actually opposite worried. 877-2-RADIO-U or the talkback button of the RadioU app, because I don't have anything personally against Jeremiah Smith.
Good. He's a good kid.
Yeah, besides that he plays for the Buckeyes, but I just want Ohio State to lose, and that I guess includes him. But especially once he gets to the NFL, I don't have any reason to not want to support him. Like he's supposed to be an amazing prospect,
Unless
right?
he's playing for the Bears, right?
Yeah, exactly. But again, nothing personal.
Yeah.
Like generally, I want him to do well.
He's a great kid.
But I'm concerned. I'm worried.
Okay.
I feel like he
Is this like injury woes or something?
No. But I think he has bust potential.
Oh.
After what I saw earlier this week, he was at the Miami Grand Prix and, for F1, and they were talking to him, and he said, they asked him what his dream car is. He said he already has his dream car.
He bought it already.
He bought his dream car. His dream car is a Lamborghini Urus.
Oh.
He already has one. Costs somewhere upwards of $250,000.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And so he already has it. He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Allie, do you share my concern? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from on this?
I would if it's like that's not the norm now for a lot of like stars in college football.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting massive deals and able to buy these cars. Some dealerships even do NIL deals with them.
Yeah.
And will like give them free luxury cars.
I just think a nice car is different from a dream car Lamborghini. And I just feel like that.
You think he's going to bust this season because of a Lamborghini?
I don't think this season. One, I think in college, the talent gap is way different in college. There's over 100 teams.
Yeah.
So I think he'll still be good this year. But when you get to the NFL, you got to grind. Like, you can't just get out there on talent alone. And I feel like it's hard to have the mindset of I've got to grind when you already at 20 years old, before you even make it to the NFL, have a Lamborghini Urus.
I think that's a valid concern, but I would say look at the history of what Jeremiah Smith has had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
An amazing wide receiver room, and yet he got playtime as a freshman because he just constantly was proving himself on the field. You couldn't keep him off.
But that was before he got a Lamborghini, though.
No, but I just mean like he's clearly willing to put in a lot of hard work to go out there and play as a freshman when most wide receivers were not playing as true freshmen at Ohio State because the wide receivers ahead of them were just too good. You know, you had Marvin Harrison Jr. playing for you. Like you had Chris Olave. You had all of these other guys in the room, and yet he was able to play as a freshman. You had Jackson Smith and Jigba in front of him. And so I think I understand what you mean, but it is a norm, and we're going to see more of it. And I think it's one of the reasons why you're going to see a lot less players leave when they can.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're getting good money playing in college. So there may be repercussions for that. Who knows? But I'd say most scouts would tell you more time on the field is better than less time. So they're getting more reps in, which is good. But yeah, I don't think you need to worry about Jeremiah Smith. I think he is a hard worker, and I think he'll be fine.
Like, what is your motivation after you get the dream car? What's left?
I think he wants to prove himself in the NFL on a new level, new scale. Whatever team drafts him is going to be bad.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Browns, and then he's doomed either way.
If he's on the Browns, I'm very sad for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to have him on my team, but we don't have a good quarterback.
You couldn't
to throw
even
the ball.
drive a Lamborghini around Cleveland in the winter. What good would it do him?
Yeah.
All right, you know how it goes. First to worst Thursday. Allie and I have a topic. We're going to pick our first and worst choice. Can we cut and start over? We're going to pick our first and worst choices from this topic, and then you decide which of us chose better and which picks we missed. Today, in honor of Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, we're ranking chores.
Yeah.
Particularly, I think the chores your mom would make you do.
Yep.
Allie, you have the honors of going first.
Well, I have to say, there's no real chore that I want to list as like the best chore because I'm like, actually, I don't really want to do any of these things.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. It's a chore.
The best chores are the ones you already did, and the worst are the ones you still have to do.
Exactly. So I do feel like in me picking my first, it's not me saying I enjoy doing this. It's just me saying this is the one that I hate the least.
Okay.
So for me, that's actually loading and unloading the dishwasher. I grew up without a dishwasher, and so I was the dishwasher
So when
in
you
the family.
load dishes, you're just thankful that you have
Exactly.
one.
I'm thankful. And also, I usually like to like pop my headphones in when I'm like getting the dishes ready to put in the dishwasher or unloading. So I'll just be like singing in the kitchen, or maybe listening to a podcast or an audiobook. So I've found ways to entertain myself during that process. For worst, I am going with laundry. I do not like doing laundry because I don't like the whole like moving the clothes from the washer to the dryer.
Yeah.
And then I just am not motivated to fold and put the clothes away. Not motivated at all. That is the task that I want to avoid at all costs. It's also like the never-ending battle. So it's constantly like you always have more laundry to do. So
There's a lot of chores like that.
yeah. I mean, every chore kind of has that to it, but I feel like laundry particularly is the one that just is always building on itself.
That's interesting because for first, I'm going with laundry.
Oh, no way.
I don't mind doing laundry at
Okay.
all. I feel like it's not very time consuming, except for the folding part is kind of time consuming. But then you can just, like you mentioned, put on a podcast, watch a YouTube video while you do it, put something on the TV.
That's the only way I can survive it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not the most punctual of laundry folders.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is.
Where it's like as soon as it pops out of the dryer, I'm not known to fold it right away.
Right.
But I don't mind folding it.
Okay.
So I like folding laundry, and just laundry in general does not. Now, I don't really have anything that involves ironing, but I feel like that's a separate chore.
Yeah, that is kind of separate.
So I really don't, laundry is completely fine to me. In fact, it's my number one chore.
Wow.
Now for worst, I'm taking maybe a little liberty with this, but I'm thinking back to when you were a kid.
Okay.
The worst chore is cleaning your room, putting your toys away. Because I don't know if anybody else was like this. You'd have toys, you'd have your stuff.
Yep.
And your mom would be like, clean your room, put your stuff away. And I'm be looking at my toys and I'm going, what do you mean is away? Where do my toys go?
Yes.
What do I do with them?
Right.
I know they're out, but where's in? I don't know where they're supposed to go.
I always had-
Shove them under my bed?
I always had my Barbies set up as like a house. I was like, this is my Barbie house. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't put them away. But it was like on the floor because I didn't actually have a Barbie doll house really.
I
So-
mean, what would happen with me is we had like a main floor of our house, and then our rooms were upstairs. I would a lot of times bring stuff downstairs,
of
play
course.
with it. And so then it was taking it upstairs. Well, that's a lot of work. And every chore, you hate every chore more when you're a kid.
Yeah.
So now as an adult, I'm thinking about the chores I have to do. There's a lot I don't like, but none feel as bad to me as when I was a kid because it was the end of the world.
Yeah.
When you had to clean your room.
Okay.
So that is my choice for worst.
Okay.
Now it's up to you to let us know which of us chose better and which picks we missed in the first to worst chores. Allie, you have...
I've got loading and unloading the dishwasher for first, and I've got laundry for worst.
I've got laundry for first, cleaning your room and putting away your toys for worst. Let us know your thoughts. We'll see what people are saying coming up. Thinking back to when you were a kid, what was the worst chores? Or you can do, today too. First to worst, chores edition. Allie, you went first.
Yes. I went with loading and unloading the dishwasher for first, and I went with laundry for worst. Also, I want to say again, I chose a first, but really it's just like, this is the one that's least painful.
Yeah.
There's really no chore that I'm like, yay, I'm so happy I can do this today.
I guess that's probably the definition of chore, isn't
Yeah.
it? Something that you don't want to
There's
do.
really no first here.
I went with, ironically, I don't know. Is it ironic? I don't know. Coincidentally, I went with laundry for first. I'm not going to say I enjoy laundry, but I really don't mind it at all. I fold it. I do the whole thing.
How good is your folding skills? Because I feel like most guys I've heard from, they are like, I can't fold.
Well, I was up for a job at Aeropostale one time
Aeropostale.
to be a folder.
Why'd you say it like that?
How do you say it?
Aeropostale.
That's not what I
You
said.
said Aeropostale.
I don't know. Anyways, they didn't hire me. But it wasn't because I was bad at folding.
Oh, okay.
They just ghosted me. It was really weird.
No, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
But
anyways,
you do like folding clothes. Like you're decent
I'm fine at it. Yeah.
You're decent at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty good, actually.
Okay. You're pretty good.
I don't know. Can you be good at it? You can be bad at it. You can be bad
I'm always told to fold the new T-shirts here at Radio U.
Yeah.
So apparently
You want to trade?
Apparently I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like, this thing takes forever.
I'm cautious about volunteering to do that instead. Because apparently you hate it and I don't mind.
It's not that I hate it. It just is so time consuming.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyways, my first is laundry. My worst is cleaning your room, picking up your toys when you're a kid. Because I'm just like, where do they go? I don't know where they go.
Do you have a worst for like adulthood?
I don't like doing the dishes by hand.
Yeah.
But I also, like, if given the choice, would I rather do the dishes by hand or go back in time and clean up my room? I'd do the dishes by hand.
Sure.
We heard from many people, including my mom. My mom got in, and she says she agrees with me. Laundry is the best. She says cleaning the shower is the worst.
Yeah, the bathroom is not fun to clean.
I thought, like, a lot of scrubbing stuff you could put for worst. I particularly thought about cleaning the shower drain, which I actually just don't do. I have Mrs. Hudson do that because I can't do the hair in the drain.
Does it make you like vomit? Like oh no.
There's other things I think I do that I contribute that she probably wouldn't do, but I can't do the
You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah. I will throw up.
Oh no.
But I didn't know if that counted as a chore or just,
Yeah, I mean any part that's cleaning, like that should definitely count as a chore. But I don't think you could just say cleaning the drain as a chore itself.
Yeah, it's too specific.
It's like cleaning the whole bathroom
Right.
should be the thing that you think of. Or the shower. Dee said that first for her is also laundry.
Nice.
Worst is mucking the barn. I don't even know what that means, Dee.
I looked up mucking the barn. Mucking the barn is basically cleaning the dirt and manure out of them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
I'm glad I've never had to do that. Lauren says, I'm with Hudson on first. I actually enjoy folding laundry. Worst is cleaning up pet waste. I had a cat and a dog growing up, and it was my job to make sure both of their spaces were clean. When I was a kid, I hated scooping the poop.
Scooping the poop, like out of the litter box?
Yeah, for the litter box.
That's not fun to do at all. We heard from William. He's also agreeing with you, Hudson. He would say his top is taking out the trash. Yeah, that's the easiest one, truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking out the trash.
It's super simple.
Which doesn't mean I don't put it off.
Yeah.
But it is not as, problematic as some of the other.
I never think of it as a chore because it's just like
it's so quick.
Easy.
It's so quick.
Yeah.
It's just get it over and done with, unless the bag breaks.
Oh,
All right.
man, if the bag breaks, that's bad.
First to worst on the chores. Allie, go again. Your choices were?
I went with loading and unloading the dishwasher for first, and I went with laundry for worst.
I have laundry for first, cleaning up your room, putting away your toys as worst. More votes coming in. We'll get to yours coming up next at 8772-RADIO-U or with the talkback button in the Radio U app. We're doing first to worst on Radio U mornings. That's where Allie and I each choose our best and worst choices from a certain topic, and then you decide which of us chose better and which picks we missed. Today's topic, chores, kind of felt related to Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. Don't forget about that, by the way. Allie, you chose first. Your picks are?
I went with loading and unloading the dishwasher for first, and I went with laundry for worst.
And I had laundry as first, and putting away your toys or cleaning your room as worst.
Also, I have to let you know, my cousin Kathy said she's offended we chose this in honor of Mother's Day.
Well, it's the chores your mom would tell you to do, is what I associate with.
She said, are we going to do this for Father's Day?
Mowing the lawn. I don't know. Okay. We heard from Charles, who said for first he's going with garbage.
Okay.
Which we mentioned. He
out
says
trash.
It's low effort and takes not very much time.
Yeah, it's really, really not bad.
We're with you on that, Charles. He says worst, making your bed. It's pointless when in 12 hours or so you'll be right back in there messing it up. I am going to be honest with you, Charles. I hardly have ever made my bed in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like making my bed because it just feels like it sets me up better for the day.
I know. I've heard that. I remember Corbin Burns, before he won the Cy Young, said that part of what got him in the right mindset was making his bed.
It's
that
true.
was one change he made. I just feel like making your bed is like, did you make your bed in Zambia? Because it feels to me like something that's not necessary. Like, I agree with Charles. Now it's pointless. But like maybe back in time, it was like a thing to like keep bugs and snakes out of your bed, out of your sheets, you know?
No, I wasn't worried about that. I actually did not start that habit until I was a junior in college. I picked up that habit as a junior in college, and I made the dean's list every semester after that.
So there could be something to it.
It really helped me.
And then you would know if somebody messed with your bed while you were out.
Yeah.
If it was made. We heard from Regina, who says that she sent a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm skipping Regina. We'll come back to her.
Why?
Because it's like pictures and stuff.
She says she's going with me because even though she's been able to pop on a show on the TV or iPad, doing laundry makes it less of a pain. It's still not enjoyable for her. She sent some memes about not enjoying laundry.
Okay, I was just seeing the memes.
Yes, but she also said the worst for her is vacuuming.
I'm torn on vacuuming. Sometimes I'm like, vacuuming is kind of fun because it kind of feels like magic.
Right. Sometimes it can be, but also it can get annoying if it's super loud, especially if you're trying to listen to music or a audiobook or something. It's still like too loud and you can't hear it very well.
Yeah. And like you have to like get in all the nooks and crannies and stuff. So a lot of the floor stuff, like same with mopping. Mopping is actually pretty horrible.
It's not very fun. Yeah.
I think that I wasn't the sole mopper of our house back in the day, but when I'm growing up with my parents, there was a lot of tile floors. It was either tile or wood for all the main floor of the house pretty much.
Yep.
So if you're actually to mop, that sucked.
Yeah.
That really sucked.
Yep, definitely. We also heard from Susanna. She says she always wanted to like folding laundry because in an interview in like 1997, Brendan Shanahan, a.k.a. the GOAT, said he liked it, but I'm ready to admit I don't. Team Allie. Plus, we hang our laundry outside, so it takes forever.
Okay. We used to hang laundry outside when I was a kid. I hated when we did that.
Yeah.
Not one, it's way more work, but two, it gave the laundry a smell.
Oh, really?
And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like the outside smell of my laundry. It didn't smell the right way I wanted it to.
You were like, give me what's the little bead things that we put on in the clothes now?
Oh my gosh. Those make me so happy.
What are those things called?
I don't know. We heard from Max, who says, my mom would strip our beds if they weren't made every day, and then she would insist we make it from scratch before we could play or watch TV.
Wow. So she was real.
That's crazy.
Real adamant about making the beds.
Yeah. I also think, too, another one I was going to say, I think most families have like a kind of specific chore that's not like no other family does it, but it's just like, this is your family chore that most people don't have to do. And those are usually the worst of them all.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was carrying wood. We had a wood stove, but we'd get wood deliveries, but the wood would have to be stacked way out back in the yard because we couldn't store it all by the house.
Yeah.
So then we'd have to carry it each day because we're burning wood every day in the winter. And it's wintertime, so it's cold.
Oh.
So we had to carry it from the back of the yard to the house for that day. And we all hated doing that. We all hated that. So that was it. I could have picked that for worse, but nobody else had to do that. So.
But it doesn't sound fun,
No.
so I think people can relate to it not sounding fun. But like we said, is there really a fun chore?
No.
A humanoid robot in South Korea on Buddha's birthday just became a Buddhist monk. A robot.
He's like praying.
He's got They put massive, giant hands on this
comically
humanoid
large
robot.
hands.
Like Hulk hands. Like when you would put those Hulk gloves on.
Yeah, it does look like that. Or in
or like Family Force 5 gloves.
Like in Roblox when you have the slapping hand, you slap people. Like
I haven't played Roblox, so I don't know.
This looks like.
They're just massive hands. Again, if you want to see this, text the word robot to 877-2 RadioU. But he's praying and bowing. They put the little beads on him. He's got the outfit and everything, but it's a robot.
He fits right in.
Kind of. It's a robot who just became a Buddhist monk.
He's got the same amount of hair of all the other monks. It doesn't really say why they did this.
It says it was an honorary celebration because right now it's Buddha's birthday.
Okay.
Or just ahead of Buddha's birthday.
Why did they need a robot to do that?
I have no idea. This is a good question.
Because I was thinking, at first I was like, okay, I don't, like, obviously a robot, like, it can't have a religion or anything like that, right? A robot, could a robot become enlightened?
A robot is not conscious. I would say if a robot's become enlightened, that would be it obtaining consciousness.
Yes, that sounds problematic.
Yeah.
We want to avoid that.
We want to avoid that. No Terminator here.
Although maybe it would be enlightened in like a good way of like it's conscious, but like it's peaceful, you know?
No. But okay, but here's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe
the robot, like they need some extra help. Maybe there's not as many monks as there used to be or something. Because that's probably true. And so they need some help out, like with ceremonies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and so they made a robot because like he can help, you know, I don't know, light candles or whatever you have to do. And then, but he needs to fit in. So like, it'd be wrong if he was like doing the ceremonies, but then he wasn't dressed the right way. And if it felt like he wasn't participating the right way. So they just had to make him fit in.
Yeah. How does the robot reach nirvana though? Like what, the whole thing with like monks, it's like about obtaining nirvana. Like how would a robot get there? Like
that's like inner peace. Is that like inner peace? I'm going to be honest. I don't know a lot about Buddhism.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either, but I know that that's kind of like a main goal.
Yeah. But I feel like a robot possibly always has inner peace because there's no, like, it wouldn't have conflict. Like, a robot doesn't have a conscious because it doesn't have consciousness, so it couldn't tell that it had done bad things.
Yeah.
Or that even that there may be bad things in the world. I don't know if a robot would know that.
Yeah, so there's no inner peace to obtain.
It already has
it can't change, so it can't, nothing in its life can change.
We should program a robot to be conflicted.
To be conflicted?
Yeah, to be as messed up as we all are.
Maybe they did do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might be onto something as far as like this is all for show and like job related things.
It's gotta be. Yeah. There's just like, hey, we're short on monks.
Yeah.
We need somebody to
fill in the
direct
ranks.
people to their seats or whatever, wherever they're going. And so we'll get this robot. It can do it.
Yeah.
But we don't want the robot to look out of place. So we'll also dress it and give it praying hands and whatever.
Yeah, just so you know, like this is the equivalent of like suddenly you show up to like, let's say a church on Sunday and the pastor is a robot.
Hey, there's AI Jesus chatbots right now. So
I'm not approving of that either.
Take out the plank in your own eye before removing the speck from someone else.
From your brothers?
Yeah. Remember this. If you're dealing with customer service and it feels like they're being mean to you, it's not personal. They're like that to everybody. Even the Pope.
Oh, no. What?
8772 RadioU or the talkback button in the RadioU app. This is a great story about Pope Leo.
Okay.
Like the new Pope, the American Pope. He's just like us. Not just because he's American, but because he has also had difficulty with customer service.
Oh, of course.
This story was shared by a father from Chicago that was good friends with Pope Leo before he became Pope. His name is Father Tom McCarthy. He told this story that after Pope Leo became the Pope, he had to call up a bank that was handling some donations to the church or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he needed obviously to, change some things up, change the dress and whatever, because now he's the Pope now.
So he lives in Italy?
Yeah, he lives in a different country altogether. And so Pope Leo himself called the bank, which is kind of crazy. Like, I feel like he should have somebody that could do that for him, right?
He's just a regular guy.
But yeah, he's just like us.
His own stuff on his own.
So he calls the bank, confirms his identity, his security questions and everything. And then once he actually got to talk to a person, that person was telling him he had to go to the bank in person.
Okay.
Like physically to a bank.
To change his address.
To change the address and update this information.
That's crazy.
That would have been difficult because he's in Italy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the Pope. He could probably just hop on a PJ or something. But at the same time, just to change some bank information.
Yeah, like to change your address, you need to go in person?
So apparently Pope Leo said, quote, "Would it matter to you if I told you I'm Pope Leo?"
he was trying to...
He said, "Do you know who I am?"
Oh, no.
And the customer service agent that was on the phone with him hung up at that point.
She's like, you are not the Pope.
She thought it was a prank.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Yeah. Even though he confirmed his identity.
But his real name's not Leo. Like,
yeah, that's right.
his legal name is something else.
How could he update his legal name or how could he update his bank information to be Pope Leo?
I don't think it's legal. Like, I don't think he'd have to actually go change it with the government. Because, like, the church and the government are different.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So it did wind up eventually working out in the end because he was able to reach out to someone who was able to connect him with the bank's president. Then the bank's president was like, you still need to make the updates in person.
No way.
But
then he told him he was the Pope.
After the Pope was like, well, then I guess you're losing an account that belongs to the Pope.
He threatened him.
I get, yeah, you could put it that way.
Pope
yeah.
Leo is spicy.
He was like, I guess you don't want the Pope's bank account.
Dang.
You don't want the Pope's business.
He's ruthless.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the end, somehow they did manage to change the address.
Oh, I wonder how.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe it helped that he's Pope Leo.
Yeah, but hey, even Pope Leo had to go through a lot just to get them to make that concession.
Yeah, but the problem is if we tried to drop a name card, no one would listen to us.
No, if it took that much effort for the Pope, none of us have any hope.
Yeah, we don't have any chance.
It will never work for us.
No,
so just
we are not the head of the Catholic Church.
When they tell you have to come in person, they mean it.
Yeah.
No matter how far you have to travel.
Yeah, even across continents.
Yes. So Pope Leo, he's been through it just like us.
Yeah.
He's just like us.
He's certainly just like us. Thanks for listening to the RadioU podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.